My get money, money I got. Studs call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask kids. I'll spell your girl while you were in prison. Jail for MC. You was jealous, it's all your fault. Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good. And since you understood, would you clap your hands? Your hands, you clap.
Alright.
And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and his name's Gizmo. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you
Of course, this dude Mason
understood,
has
would
to
you
go party
bite
bomb
a
and
rhyme
game chat, yo,
if
so
you
yeah.
dare? I get the paper, so I don't care. My
That's what you
contributions to
do,
this
but you're
jam
grub
is
against the
confusing
Rockets, bro.
because
This
I
is our
am
first one
Milk
up,
Tea stated
Yo,
all
so
the
yeah,
way.
that's what
The
the shirt,
super
yo.
easy modest MC, okay.
Back
Yes,
in the
I'm
80s.
down.
You know, you got to
Down
go to 7
I
games,
get
yo,
the
you
gummies
know,
out
it's not
on
against the
the
Rockets,
floor.
or
T
anything
is
like
T,
this, but
down
this
is
is
G.
my
To
It's
the
lit,
at the
bruh.
top is where he'll be. At
It's
is
lit
us.
because
Call us on. Girls
John
come
Wall
in, you won't be bored.
and
Milk is
Black
chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin'.
And at the top deck,
That's what we get. Got it good. And since you understood, would you do a dance?
I
Dance
forgot
the
people
two.
go on
If
7 minutes,
you can
but it's
dance, it's
alright.
easy to do.
I mean,
This
12
dance
minutes.
is
Next
on
game,
and
I'll
on
put it
and
on
on. Dance until your breath is gone.
I'm a live stream 3 times a day for you guys, like, just for today.
And now, starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At center, 6'11".
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. It's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls it.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Martin is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Smooth. And it's Gasol at the 5. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down. And you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it. Or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Here's Smooth, covered by Wall.
No!
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Green. Here's Martin. Here's Şengün. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Wall passes to Martin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. We played just over a minute here in the first. It's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Wall. This game we saw him score 14.
Always had that breathtaking jumping ability. Wall doesn't lack confidence after going at the dunks.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offense.
And finished off by Martin.
That was just a great setup by Wall. I mean, he used his vision, found the open man.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you and around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
I mean, you know, Davis's reputation really does precede him. Every time he steps on the court, the other team starts to look nervous.
Now here's Wall. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Smooth. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Smooth's got 7 points in the game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Wall looking for an opening. Pocket 6. And Wall with the slam.
The IQ of Wall is impressive. And when you mix it with the speed, it's just a nightmare to handle in the screen and roll.
Here's Smooth. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why that offense looked so off.
Here's Smooth, following the basket by John Wall. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smooth's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit a favorable matchup on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smooth. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
That's the House. He dishes it to Augustine. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Smooth. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers on top. They lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron had.
Him at point guard in his 17th season, but it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. DJ Augustine out there with Gordon. Then it's David Wamba. And it's Martin in at the center. Wasted no time on that one. Smooth's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Houston. Pass to House. Gordon inside. Defended by Beverly. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. And that one is hammered home.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Dave
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right now, it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Gordon against Beverly, and Nwaba has it in the corner. The pass to Martin. Now back to Nwaba. 5 to shoot. Will it go? Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Smooth. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Houston. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team will scramble.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Eric Gordon. For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Passed in Wamba. Tipped away. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Smooth. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spot in the open.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Smooth.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Rockets have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Pass to Augustine. To the middle. Here's House. And he banks in the layup.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Los Angeles.
Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way.
Oh, man. I love Davis' ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer Augustine. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Some players might wear down doing this kind of run. He's only been strong.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came and doubled and he found open guy. And if he gets single coverage, go score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets played?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy runs. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Smooth out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Gasol at the center position. Davis against Wall. Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. LA has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Here's Smooth. LeBron passes to Smooth. Good, and the assist goes to James. Smooth's got 47 points.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Another steal. On the wing, James. Over Martin. Again, Los Angeles.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
And here's Wall outside, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Smooth. Good, he hits again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside, Wall. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, man, a determined scorer. Wall is fantastic at staying with the shot, even when the defense is on.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Here's Smooth, covered by Wall. Smooth passes to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Passes it to Martin. No good from outside.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Play their game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Wall wide open. Westbrook pulls it in.
1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Here's Smooth. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smooth's got 57 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
The results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Takes the 3. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Wall.
Are they playing Cold War?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going.
Substitution.
So on the floor for Houston. Jayshawn Tate out there with Gordon. And it's Wall. Then it's Porter. And it's Martin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You're so lucky.
Porter passes to Tate. And it's good. 2 points.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Shooting for Houston, Jayshawn Tate. 1 shot.
The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Here's Wall. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Smooth. Brooks covering. Again, Los Angeles.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now, here's Wall. He's guarded closely. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
Rocket substitution.
Here's Smooth, covered by Wall.
Yes, September 7th.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From deep, the Lakers get it back in a new 14. Launches it. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Smooth. Finishes in style with the double clutch jam.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Wall with the slam.
Wall is playing like this. Keep feeding him. He's in the zone and riding this wave.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-5 run here. Smooth passes to Anthony. Lakers passing it around. Hits. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Wall kicks to Green. Inside. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bryant to the hoop.
He always wants to give him some numbers. And tonight he's giving him plenty.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Outside, Green. Tate with the ball. He's up against Gasol.
Airball, that's even worse.
Last touch by Wall. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Lakers. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 20-7 run. Hits it again. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Augustine with it. Now Anthony defending.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Here's Smooth. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
That's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Gasol. Horton Tucker comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Wayne Ellington's checked in for James. And it's Malik Monk in for Patrick Beverly.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Basket good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Smooth. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster. You see that? He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Augustine. Here's Garuba. And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Smooth. And again for three.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And another one.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
Yeah, I'll just let you take it.
Here's Augustine, and they get it. He lays it in.
Straight up effort. gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Smooth. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Ellington, the pass to Smooth. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taking that anger out on the
okay, come on.
The rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Smooth. Misses.
I won 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks. I missed like 3. Missed 5 shots. Missed 5 3-point. Wait, yeah. Yeah, that was 5 3-pointers. I had 2 free throws, you know what I'm saying? 2 fouls, 74 points. I was responsible for running for 6 points. I had 17 dunks. Davis had 9 points. LeBron had 8. So Carmelo had 8. So, yeah. It makes no sense. How they go put John Wall, bruh?
So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Oh.
Empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me. But you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast is dead. What the f are they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking. Somebody could have been me a speaker. These man didn't believe in me. Now they wanna choose me.
It's like
comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's a then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TV still gang. Haters see me and get some fan.